Each day, we are met with challenges, unpredictable events, stresses, and the pressures of modern life. Yet, in Stoicism, we are reminded that the one thing we can truly control is our attitude. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength in any situation." Stoicism teaches that it is not life itself, but our reactions to life that shape our experience. In the face of adversity, it is our attitude that ultimately determines whether we falter or rise. Consider a real-life example, a person facing a challenging work project. The instinctive reaction might be stress, but with a Stoic mindset, this challenge transforms into an opportunity for growth, a chance to refine oneself. By changing how we approach situations, we unlock an inner strength that can propel us forward. An inspiring modern example can be seen in Paralympic athletes who, despite facing immense physical and emotional challenges, exhibit remarkable resilience. They do not allow their circumstances to define their potential. Instead, their perspective, their attitude, transforms adversity into triumph. Their story is a vivid reminder that the way we respond to life's challenges shapes our journey. Second, the art of communication. Stoicism places great importance on how we communicate with others. It is not merely about the exchange of words, but about connecting deeply with others, listening attentively, and empathizing with their experiences. As Epictetus famously stated, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Communication is a skill that, when refined, can foster better understanding and build more meaningful relationships. True communication requires us to listen, to understand, and not to react impulsively. Imagine a workplace where leaders, instead of merely giving orders, take time to listen to their employees, understanding their perspectives. This empathetic communication fosters trust and cooperation, illustrating that the true strength in communication lies in listening. Additionally, Stoic wisdom reminds us that communication must be grounded in emotional control. When emotions take over, we risk speaking hastily and harming relationships. By exercising self-control over our words, we ensure that our conversations remain constructive and rooted in understanding. This practice of mindful communication can transform the dynamics of any relationship. Third, the foundation of self-discipline. Self-discipline, in Stoic philosophy, is not a restrictive burden, but a powerful tool for achieving personal freedom. As Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True freedom lies not in the ability to indulge in fleeting pleasures, but in the power to resist them. Imagine a marathon runner. Each step is a small act of discipline, each mile completed through perseverance. Similarly, self-discipline in life requires consistency. Whether we are working on our physical health, our career, or personal goals, it is through discipline that we achieve our highest potential. Discipline is not about punishing oneself, but about aligning one's actions with one's values and purpose. It's the quiet strength that pushes us forward when the road seems difficult. As Marcus Aurelius said, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work as a human being.'" The essence of discipline is not resistance to life's temptations, but a constant striving toward becoming our best selves. Fourth, challenging limiting beliefs. Stoicism teaches us that many of the barriers we face are self-imposed. Limiting beliefs, those invisible walls we create around our potential, can hold us back from achieving greatness. As Seneca wisely noted, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Often, the fear of failure is greater than failure itself. Consider Helen Keller, who despite being both deaf and blind, became an influential author and activist. Her life proves that the limits we believe exist may only be in our minds. To break free from these self-imposed constraints, we must confront and challenge our limiting beliefs. Once we do, we discover that the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are, in fact, surmountable. In our modern lives, we often impose limitations on ourselves through thoughts like, "I'm not capable," or "I don't have the time." These beliefs paralyze us before we even act. The Stoic approach asks us to confront these thoughts, question their validity, and choose a path beyond our fears. Fifth, mastering time. Time is the most precious resource we have, and Stoic philosophy teaches that how we use our time determines the quality of our lives. Seneca, On the Shortness of Life, reminds us, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Life is fleeting, and each moment spent mindlessly is one we can never regain. Think of time as an artist views a blank canvas. Each moment is an opportunity to create something meaningful. In modern life, many of us waste time on distractions like social media or television. The Stoics urge us to use time with intention, to focus on what truly matters, and to live each moment in alignment with our purpose. Elon Musk, for instance, is known for his rigorous time management. By scheduling his day into 5-minute blocks, he maximizes his productivity. The Stoic way to manage time is not about working endlessly, but about working purposefully, ensuring that each moment contributes to the greater goal of personal growth. Sixth, cultivating knowledge. Stoicism places a high value on the pursuit of wisdom. True knowledge is not simply information accumulation, but the application of learned principles in our daily lives. Epictetus emphasized this, saying, "A man cannot learn what he thinks he already knows." Humility in learning is key to growth, and this mindset helps us evolve continuously. In modern life, people often consume information passively, scrolling through endless news feeds or social media. But the Stoic approach urges us to engage deeply with knowledge. By seeking wisdom, not just in our chosen field, but in the world around us, we enrich our understanding and live more thoughtfully. For example, Olafur Eliasson, a renowned artist, didn't limit his knowledge to the realm of art, but expanded it to include environmental science and technology. This broadening of understanding allowed him to create more impactful work that resonated on a deeper level with society. Similarly, we should seek knowledge not only to understand the world, but to transform it. Seventh, financial discipline. In Stoicism, wealth is not defined by how much we possess, but by how little we need. Seneca cautioned, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Financial management, from a Stoic perspective, is not about amassing wealth, but about managing it wisely and maintaining a healthy detachment from material desires. The modern world is filled with people who earn substantial incomes but still feel insecure and dissatisfied. Their unhappiness arises not from having too little, but from desiring too much. Financial freedom, according to Stoicism, comes not from accumulating more, but from mastering our desires and living within our means. Consider the example of entrepreneurs who focus on sustainable business practices rather than chasing short-term profits. Their financial discipline allows them to live with peace of mind, focusing on long-term goals rather than fleeting desires. Eighth, personal development. Personal growth is not a destination, but a continuous journey. Stoicism teaches that self-improvement is a daily task. Epictetus stated, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Growth requires vulnerability and the willingness to step outside our comfort zones. Imagine self-development as a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. Each action, each effort to improve, shapes the individual over time. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The Stoic ideal is not to talk about growth, but to embody it. Ninth, living with purpose. Without purpose, life becomes a series of random tasks, devoid of meaning. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "People who labor all their lives but have no purpose to direct every thought and impulse toward are wasting their time." To live with purpose is to align every action with a larger goal. Viktor Frankl, in Man's Search for Meaning, demonstrated that even in the worst circumstances, such as his time in a concentration camp, one can find purpose. Living with purpose brings meaning to our suffering and guides our actions in the right direction. 10th, practicing gratitude. Gratitude in Stoicism is a practice, a conscious choice to appreciate the present moment. As Marcus Aurelius said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate inner peace. Gratitude allows us to see life through a lens of abundance, even during challenging times. It connects us to the present and helps us navigate adversity with strength.